Please introduce Suspect to our subscribers.
Suspect is a band formed back in 1990, let's say about 30 years ago in Bursa, Turkey. We are a thrash metal band, influenced by death metal and new metal also. Plus we also like a lot of punk and hardcore. We are, as I talked before, in the scene for 30 years. Of course we had a lot of lineup changes up to date, but right now, the last 2 years, it's stabilized. What we did in the last 40 to 30 years is we had three albums and one EP, which sadly sold only in Turkey. And during this pandemic session, as we had enough time to do new music, we worked on 3 new songs, and after 30 years, for the first time, we have 3 new videos.
So, what is the meaning behind the band name?
To be honest, the name Suspect was not our first choice. Back in 1990, it was Traitor, which was chosen by me and my former bandmate Murat Güney Laranaga. But one day, a late friend of us, the former of that project, Serhat Adalı, came to us and he told that he made a poster for a gig and he couldn't, make a logo for Traitor. So suddenly he made this logo for Suspect and he said, "I changed the band of your name, mate." That's how it happened. To be honest, Suspect means suspect, but for us, it was just a new band name. But after all, it's our kid right now, 30 years old.
Can you tell us a little about your latest works?
As I told you, the latest works are, as we stabilized our lineup, we had a breakdown between 2015 and 2019. Because it had no meaning anymore to play live or to make any music in Turkey, especially in heavy metal. But then, after 4 years break, Alternative Mag and our friends from the Bursa Rock City, how do you call it, a culture association, whatever. They have a music festival which is placed every 45 days in Bursa, and they asked us to have a gig after 4 years, and they said you are the oldest band in town, so you should make a show. And there, I saw that people didn't forget about us and that we still like to play heavy metal, so we decided to move on. And after we joined all together, we had approximately 10 new shows around the western side of Turkey. And then this shitty pandemic happened. But suddenly we saw that we have more time to make new music because we were not playing live anymore. We didn't have to rehearse. We had plenty of time to write new songs. So that what we did was making 3 new songs. And for the first time in our life, 3 music videos, which really were accepted in huge accounts, and which we didn't expect that they would be that successful.
Can you talk about the lyrics of these releases?
First of all, one of the new releases is Real Evil. This is a song about war and a guy and a boy, just 20 years old, who has to die on the field for something he doesn't believe and for something he doesn't even know about. And how he's feeling lyrically as he is bleeding, to death on the ground and looking up the stairs.
What about the cover artworks?
Cover artworks, we are lucky. All the years we had a lot of support from all the local artists here in Bursa and Turkey. but the latest three cover arts are made by a good friend, which is called Tarkan Dinç. He's the founder of the association which is called PC Castle, and he also helped us also to make these videos ever happen.
Do you think it's important to have a label deal?
In the 90s, back in 2000, yes, it was very important to have a label deal. But as right now, people are not buying anymore hard copies, let's say cassettes or CDs or records, and only touring matters if you want to make money. No, DIY, you can put it on YouTube, you can put it on iTunes, you can put it on Spotify, wherever you want. Of course, we have a label because we don't want to do all this by ourselves. But as long you don't have a mainstream label which is really strong to support you all around the world and make your promotions, it has no meaning to have a label at all.
Have you had any epic fails during live performances?
Of course, I think it was my first or my second performance. Then at that time I was a bass player, and the first three songs I played the bass not even locked into my bass amp.
Is there any new music that inspires you?
To be honest, I don't listen to any new heavy metal or thrash metal or whatever. I'm still stuck in the 90s like Slayer, Metallica, Anthrax or Machine Head, and I still love the 2000s like new metal like Korn. But what I would really go for is my band and Slipknot and Sepultura, as you can see on my tattoos. Sepultura is a band which really formed me, my lifestyle, and also my music. And Slipknot is how can I say it, is the fact that you can really make money from noise. That's where we want to go to.
Thank you for your answers. That will be it.
Thank you also.